Have you ever won an argument and felt like a genius, or lost one and wondered what just happened? The secret weapon you're looking for is logic. It's the art of thinking clearly. And today, we're going to break it down so you can become a sharper thinker. So, what exactly is logic? Simply put, it's the study of correct reasoning. It's like a rule book for your brain, helping you build arguments that are solid and spot ones that are full of holes. Think of it as the difference between building a house with a blueprint versus just throwing bricks together and hoping for the best. There are two main flavors of logic you'll encounter. First, we have deductive logic. This is the Sherlock Holmes style of reasoning. It starts with a general rule and moves to a specific, certain conclusion. For example, if we know that all humans will eventually die, and we know that Socrates is a human, then we can deduce with 100% certainty that Socrates will die. The conclusion is guaranteed if the starting points are true. The second type is inductive logic. This is more like being a scientist. It starts with specific observations and uses them to form a general, probable conclusion. For instance, you've seen the sun rise every single day of your life. Based on this mountain of evidence, you can induce that the sun will probably rise tomorrow. It is not an absolute certainty. Giant asteroid could theoretically spoil the part about it as an extremely strong probability based on the evidence. Now, let's talk about the structure of any argument. Every argument, whether it's about politics or pineapple on pizza, has two key parts: premises and a conclusion. Premises are the reasons or evidence you provide. The conclusion is the point you're trying to prove. A good logical argument is one where the premises actually support the conclusion. It's not enough to just state your opinion. You need to back it up with reasons that connect. This brings us to two important terms: valid and sound. An argument is valid if its structure is correct. This means if the premises were true, the conclusion would have to be true. It's all about the logical connection. For example, all cats can fly. My pet, Fluffy, is a cat. Therefore, Fluffy can fly. This argument is technically valid because the conclusion follows from the premises. But is it sound? No. A sound argument is one that is not only valid, but also has premises that are actually true in the real world. Since we know cats can't fly, the argument is unsound, even though its structure is valid. So, where do arguments go wrong? This is where logical fallacies come in. These are common errors in reasoning that make an argument weak. Even if it sounds convincing at first, you've probably seen these everywhere. There's the Strawman fallacy, where someone misrepresents your argument to make it easier to attack. Or the ad hominem, where they attack you personally instead of your ideas. You can't trust his opinion on the economy. Just look at his haircut. That's an ad hominem. Then there's circular reasoning, which is like saying this movie is a hit because it's popular. You're just repeating the premise as the conclusion. And a big one is the appeal to emotion, which uses feelings like fear, pity, or anger instead of solid facts to persuade you. Why does any of this matter in your daily life? Because logic is a superpower. It helps you see through manipulation, whether it's in advertisements, news, articles, or conversations. It allows you to build strong, persuasive arguments of your own, making you more effective at work, in school, and in your personal relationships. You'll make better decisions because you can weigh a situation's pros and cons more clearly. Ultimately, learning logic helps you think with more clarity and precision, turning confusing noise into understandable information. It's the key to navigating a complex world with confidence. So, start paying attention to the arguments you hear every day. Break them down. Are they deductive or inductive? Are they valid? Are they sound? Are there any fallacies? The more you practice, the more intuitive it will become. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more videos on how to think smarter. Let me know in the comments which logical fallacy you see the most. See you next time.